club members, this month we are fresh off the heels of the Taste of Champagne events that have happened in most major cities around Australia. And despite participating and showing our imported champagnes with Emperor, we also managed to whip around the room and taste some champagnes and put our minds together for some of the champagnes that we thought were really shining, some of the houses that we really favoured, and we've chosen two to feature for you for this month.
That's right. We picked the best of taste. So we picked Franck Bonville, based in Avize, and Andre Clouet, based in the Grand Cru village of Bouzy.
But we should also give some notable mentions. We really love the wines from Avize.
Avize was standout. We loved some of the wines from Charles Dufour, who's an organic producer in the south. There was some other delicious treats floating around the room as well.
Pierre Paillard,
and Pierre Paillard wines were looking super top, as they say in France, super top. Yeah, and there's just a heap of really good wines out, and each city had their own sort of wines. Right, so the first wine we're going to look at today is by a producer called Franck Bonville. It's a fourth generation producer. And Olivier Bonville is the man at the helm at the moment. He's making some fabulous wines. This is his 2012. So we're going to look at the Grand Cru Blanc de Blanc from him.
The house is located in Avize. So they're Grand Cru sites. They lead with Chardonnay. They're all about freshness and minerality. They're a fairly newcomer to the Australian marketplace, and we are loving these wines.
So the wine that we're looking at today is their vintage 2012. It is all Blanc de Blanc, and it is Grand Cru. It's fantastic. The house actually have 77 plots across 15 hectares, which is pretty amazing, Carla.
Given they're all Grand Cru sites.
And they're all Grand Cru sites, and that's across Auger and Menil and a few other spots, but this is all Avize. And what they've done is, it's all stainless steel, it's super fresh in its style, and what they've used is just stainless steel. Yeah. There's no oak or anything in this.
It's crystalline, but it's got some weight, and it's got some power, and it's got some body, and it's got a lot going on.
I agree.
Apricots, mineral, lemon, pith, some salinity.
Yep.
But it's got some power and complexity.
My pick in terms of summarize of flavour was the upside down pineapple cake.
Ha.
So
it's a bit tropical. There's elements of tropical to it.
It's a bit baked. There's some nice notes.
I noticed that after we did the tasting and came back to it, you said pineapple and coconut, which was very interesting.
Yeah, it just always picks up some delicious flavours.
And the second house that stood out to us, and it is a house that we've featured before and we've known for a long time, but I have to say, revisiting the wines, I thought they looked particularly good. And I really loved this particular wine, which was the 2009. Andre Clouet have got a long history in Champagne. We're talking 1741, so one of the original families in the Champagne region. Their ancestors have been making champagne for a long time. We now have Andre Clouet and his son Jean-Francois in charge of the house. We're many generations down. I love this ornate label. You've got this sensational ornate label, which is gorgeous to look at, and I think representative of the wine, because for me, it's about modernity and tradition in this house. You know, it's a mix of the two. We've got this tiger skin up top, we've got this ornate label down below, and it's really a nod to their ancestors because they used to produce printing for the King of France.
That's right.
Hence this quite ornate label.
Love it.
Located in Bouzy, Grand Cru Pinot Noir, so really the opposite to the Franck Bonville wines, which is all about Chardonnay. But
there's a little bit of Chardonnay in this as well. There's about 20%, which allows for some freshness too, which is great.
So the Andre Clouet Vintage 2009, we've got some age now coming into play. Very different style to the Franck Bonville 2012 and a very different vintage. You know, 2009 was
complete opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Totally,
really?
because the 2009 was much riper, much richer. 2012 was great for Chardonnay. 2009 was very forward, round, ripe and luscious Pinot Noir.
Yeah.
You know, and for me, the similarities in vintage are in 1990. If you go back further, some critics say 1982, but very super lush, high alcohol, high concentration, a lot of body.
07 was really good for Pinot Noir as well. Especially noted that in some of the wines, which is great.
We have, as the house always does, a lead wine with Pinot Noir, 80% Pinot Noir, 20% Chardonnay. It's a beautiful, luscious, warm, rich, round, delectable wine. When I first sipped this wine, I was thinking Kate Lawley, you know that supermodel with all those curves in all the right places, big and bold and luscious and,
So that's
and
where her
gorgeous.
mind's at. That's where her mind's at.
Rich and ripe and beautiful and, you know, very succulent. A lot of weight, whereas the Franck Bonville is a bit more linear. This is felt in the cheeks and on the roof of the mouth. It's got more mid-weight in the mid-palate.
Definitely a lot more body. Definitely a lot more body than this.
Yeah.
But very, very beautiful and complete opposite ends of the spectrum in terms of style, flavour and dimension.
But
for
two
sure.
amazing vintages representing two different parts of Champagne.
So it brings us great pleasure to give you these wines for this month. We've got 2012 versus 2009, two great vintages. A Blanc de Blanc with mostly Pinot Noir for the other wine. We can't wait for you to have them, and we'd love your feedback. So please post them on your socials. Let us know what you think, and speak to you soon.
Enjoy. See you next month.